Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. This time I'm going to be doing a run with the new aspect of Supay that was added with the Unseen update. This is quite a fun little thing because I got a fright when I activated the aspect for the first time because it instantly started spinning these weird sphere things of the special around me, and I wasn't ready for it. Granted, when I saw how it worked, because I really am just clicking less buttons, the attacks come out automatically, the special comes out automatically, I figured the tiny hits would work well with Poseidon. I could be wrong for this, maybe this wasn't the right mindset of a build to go. But I figured I'll try and make this work and see how it goes, because Wave Flourish or Wave Strike are typically both great for increasing the damage on smaller hits, so I'll give it a shot. And... ooh. So we can get Heroic Wave Strike right now, and then we'll look out for Wave Flourish, I guess, as well. Because it's too good to pass up at Heroic, even though I feel Wave Flourish is probably better on this thing, seeing as the special seems to be a more frequent hitter. But I think we can work. I don't like that the projectiles seem to go off and hit background stuff. And we've got Ares. He's also got a new magic recovery build, which probably synergizes quite decently with this. Seeing as now the new blood drops, or I think plasma they were called in the patch notes, will probably synergize really well with a build that consumes mana as rapidly as this. Not that it's too frequent, but you are spamming Omega attacks, and I feel that it will be quite relevant to the build. Given that I'm not doing it too frequently, so the attack speed increase also helps. I quite like it, so we'll give it a shot. I picked it a ways back when, I think it was the first run when I was trying to unlock some of the new weapon aspects. So I won't mind taking it here. Not sure if I want the special if I'm offered it. In fact, we did get the epic gain, so I will take it. I'm working with Hecuba this time as well to start with a higher maximum mana. Okay, we got a hammer, that's always nice. We have the new boss, I haven't gotten to try that. So I'll definitely be interested in that and getting a Hera boon up there. I'll go for the hammer, Hera, I'll check Poseidon first, and I'll probably go for Zeus boons, seeing as... yeah, I think I'll go for that. I'll see what the vibes feel like in a bit, but what I want first. I'll go for the hammer first and see if that changes the build in any significant way.
You shades are getting out of there.
It is really funny though, I'm practically just walking through my obstacle. This is a really explosive weapon. I'm gonna go for this and hope it applies to the Omega attacks as well, because from my memory, Hidden Helix didn't work on Omega specials before the update. So I'll just take this and hope it affects the Poseidon attacks.
Oh, good.
We'll see what else we can get from here. Oh, it's... okay, one of these. It's fine. But yeah, as you can see, I'm frequently using magic, so it probably is going to total to me getting a lot of blood drops over to... nice getting the max HP there, because that... obviously my health is disproportionately lower than my mana at this point in the game. I feel I want to go for the Hera boon first, but I kind of feel that I'm very likely to get Wave Flourish if I go for Poseidon now. So I will go for it and see if I get lucky. Really. I don't know if maybe closing up any of the ulterior boons would be better to do so earlier. But it's something I'm gonna have to try, I guess. Yikes. We'll take the hydraulic might because it's quite strong at that level. What do we go for then? I'm not opposed to taking Ares on the special. Or Zeus, really. Like, I figure Zeus is better, but I know Ares and the Poseidon's duo boon does some cool stuff with the waves. I'm gonna go for Hera now, and I will take... If I get Hera special offered, I'll take it, and then put Zeus on the cast or something. Okay, so we got a boar enemy. Wow, okay, didn't expect... He back-kicked me and did an AoE attack. I wasn't expecting those. He's done a charge of some sort. Those shockwaves are happening really quickly and I'm just not paying attention enough to dodge them. Pretty easy boss fight, to be fair. There was no shield and I tore through the health quite quickly.
Let go your rage, spirit.
So we'll check what Hera has to say and take advantage of whatever boon she's offering.
You're not just royalty to me. You're my great aunt, and as glorious as I could have imagined.
You're really serious, aren't you? Look, girl, you don't seem to understand what it's like on this mountain. There is no margin for error here.
I might be overthinking it, but I thought she was direct aunt. I don't know, I'm not gonna risk... I'm not that vast in my mythology lore to know the family tree that accurately, so we'll take them at their word. They've taught me stuff with these games, so... We did get epic special with Sworn Flourish. So I will take it, I can't really deny it. Hitch is quite good. I don't have Origination, I believe, so that is a pity, but I'll live with what I'm given. It's cool.
I did though, for now.
So the remaining ones, I am dashing, so I'll take Zeus, dash, cost, whatever. How many? 3 pylons remaining. I might look at the Selene one, just in case I get a new god offering, because I am curious about those. I've only seen 2 of them, I believe, till now. Once was in the original run I did to unlock the first new aspect, and that was Demeter's.
Our marriage only grows stronger for each small transgression made along the way.
Yeah, we'll take Stormring. It's rare at least.
Be at peace.
We got one of the air current symbols from that shade, which, wow, now you blew him aside, wow. This thing really shreds. Like, it's quite funny to me that you're barely clicking, because, like, I'm clicking special right now and nothing happens. Like, I have to kick out the Omega Special to, see something happen. I'm gonna go and get that Selene, boon right now. I have to kill these because I interacted with them, that's a pity. So, we'll just... Wow, the hitch is really making a huge effect with the AoE, just... So much additional damage, it's making this go really quickly.
You have begun to understand the secrets of the black coat. One I can share.
Oh!
A waking phrase to utter by the silver pool.
That's cool, so I guess we'll be seeing the new aspect on the black coat in a coming episode.
And speak it, little star.
I really am curious what the unlock conditions are to be satisfied for this.
I see you bring bliss and destruction in your outstretched arms.
Night Bloom. Oh, okay, so this is the one that raises a slain foe. I will take it, even though it's the lowest grade. Because I am curious which god it pertains to, actually. Let's see what we've got. Oh, it's Hera's, okay. Cool, cool. Definitely want to see that in action.
More droplets.
Well, that's quite funny. It's a super-sized boss of arguably the most basic enemy. The extra max HP is nice, because normally I take double hearts if they're offered. And off the top of my head, I don't remember seeing any, so the fact that I got hearts through the side chambers is a very nice addition. I'm actually gonna take Hermes here. There's a future Hera boon, I think Extended Families is the one where you get bonuses for having different gods. And I actually have quite a diverse god pool right now, so I'll keep it going. I literally don't walk at an enemy and it's killing them. It's quite crazy how it works, really. It's just pushing straight through enemy forces. Quite low effort to use. You're just basically spamming your Omega attacks and walking through the problem. Which I don't mind. I'm enjoying it. Gives me more attention on the... I'll take Travel Deal. Yeah. Gives me more room to pay attention to dodging, so I'll take it as it's granted to me.
You truly take me for a fool, believing I would drink from this. You could have ensorcelled the contents in any number of ways to drive me to madness, or worse.
I swear to you upon my father's name that I've done no such thing. And it would have obviously spoiled if I had. Do you want to see me drink it first?
No, I can dispose of it myself.
Have you had any
Terrible.
with the Titan Prometheus while on Olympus recently? He seems to be the one leading the assault.
He's binning my alcohol, how dare he.
Is he now? That's rich. Wasn't he supposed to be tied up on some mountain someplace else, getting picked apart?
How do you not know?
Well, yeah, he made a
Fodder.
terrible agreement with that bird. I sometimes argue Ios is a bigger obstacle than Prometheus is in the Olympus section.
If you've any concerns with how I'm carrying out my work, just go complain to them.
We don't have a Greek HR, unfortunately, so I can't move these sorts of complaints in the way you seem to imagine, Heracles.
Okay.
My health isn't looking too bad, in all fairness. I think I'll actually be at max HP going into Polyphemus. And I actually have a decent wealth of gold, thanks to the Heracles encounter. So I'll check what 2 potential boons I can get at the store.
Is it not? Mortals often fought and killed over the stuff. Only the rarest gemstones from your father's domain appeal to them more.
I will take Visceral Impact, just to get more plasma out there, because that probably influences my magic. Okay, Zeus. As much as Static Shock is usually cool on these types of builds, I don't feel like priming 50 on this build. Probably won't matter too much, I'm recovering it quite quickly, but I can heroic that afterwards. I've gaslit myself into taking it. I'll heroic this with the file, because I think it's my only common boon at this point. Yeah, so this will end up heroic, as long as I remember to do it, because it's not beneath me to forget. Medea's here.
Infusing fear into the night lets me conduct certain experiments I normally cannot. Though I'm also bound to test.
So she's joining him in the boss fight for a test, it seems.
Test me? Lady Medea, what of the massive Cyclops already barring my path? He'll try to eat us both.
Nah, this witch here is not exactly to my taste. And besides, we got ourselves a little arrangement now.
Well, looky here, he's got a girlfriend. Good for him.
Your fight is focus with the Cyclops still. My aim is merely to enact the
The
will of
green
God.
aura around the battlefield is
Try
cool.
your best to pretend I'm not even here, which may be difficult, admittedly. Let's concentrate on him.
He usually does that attack at, like, very late cycles, I feel. I could be crazy. Wow, we went through the first phase really quickly. What? Oh my god, no, this is like Hades 1, the Styx area. Cure! Oh no, she's using that poison, that's nonsense. Oh my god, his attacks are poisonous as well, that's rubbish. Oh dear me. They're bringing back insidious attacks. Well, I've revived a zombie to help me, I'm sure that's gonna come in clutch. Oh, terrible, Medea. Oh, please, man, no, you've infected the battlefield. I can't cross it to save my life. What's she doing? I prefer she didn't try and make me out as a fool for that. Oh, I seem to have run out of magic. I need to remember to pick up those plasma droplets, because I am, especially with the lower total, hitting the end of my mana faster. He's still a pretty easy to just hop around boss, but I have to be careful of that for sure.
On such particularly fearsome nights, the Witch of Shadows is believed to haunt this awfully putrescent field, whilst conducting her profane experiments upon the dead.
Still feel a little nauseous after that.
Yeah, I can't lie, I'm nauseous to see that mechanic return. So, yeah, file, and we're gonna heroic static shock. Yeah, that, okay, nice. I will take Path of Stars, and because they're cheap, I will take the Soul Tonic. They'll come in 6 encounters. We can work with that for sure.
This way.
Your attention?
Here, little fish. It's a bite. Come on.
Crab. And we got a water attribute.
This way.
Ah, yes, automatons. How much stun? I can't lie, well, especially with the static shock, my ability to do AoE damage is excellent. That much said, it is great. I believe bones give mana now, which I will take. I feel that's old news though, the bones converting to, because they used to give armor at a point. And it might have been the previous update, the Warsong one, and I'm just forgetting that they changed it that way. Which is quite silly, but... I can't lie, the fact I'm able to run away from these big guys more efficiently helps. Another Path of Stars, I will take it, seeing as I don't have any bonuses. And hopefully I'll be able to actually achieve that God duo boon with Hera on the Path of Stars. It's definitely getting a bit more hectic as more enemies spawn, and it's a bit difficult to focus pressure on individuals.
Aid from a relative of yours.
So we're definitely going this way. I don't much care what the path that takes me. I'll take a Pom right now, honestly. I've not put on any levels, and I would like to upgrade the basic attack. Because the earlier upgrades are proportionately stronger, always. So at least if I get it to level 2, it will pay off for something, for sure. And I didn't get offered it, which is tragic. So we'll just take Swarm Flowers. I need to remember to use my cost more, seeing as I actually do have a cost boon on it. And we're visiting Circe. I really like Circe's vibes. It's just wholesome and sweet, and we can give her nectar. It's an always nice thing.
This is marvelous. I'm grateful, little miss. Our kind oft lack for company. To have another such as you to visit me from time to time, it's been a welcome turn, despite the ghastly work that is at hand.
Even if and
You
when
always
this
make the
is
Rift of the Lassie better, Cersei. It's one less boat I have to
It's a
push
wonderful
through.
place, and I truly admire your commitment to our craft.
Something felt different just as you arrived. It's moly, isn't it? And quite a lot, as I perceive.
Moly?
You need no such protection in this place. A miracle it does not interfere with your own craft.
Thanks,
I've
great.
been gathering what moly I can find in Erebus. It has its uses, to be sure, though in my purse it doesn't bother me and remains fresh. You have an aversion to it, and here I thought that every plant and herb had earned your love.
Some earn my caution sooner than my love. Moly has a stifling effect I care for not at all. So much so that I have learned to negate it. As you have no need of its powers here, it shall do neither of us any harm.
Yeah, I guess so.
Do be
Back of the
careful,
wallet.
little miss.
Oh, Omega moves of... That is extremely funny. I have to take this.
So might it be.
This is gonna be so random. I'm using all Omega moves.
Farewell, madam.
That's gonna probably be really useful depending on... If I'm spamming these attacks, it's... Yeah, okay. So, this cheeses the basic fights, because I can turn problematic enemies
The path of
into fodder, no? We'll keep an eye out for a Path of Stars in future rounds. I don't care much for Sword Rush, and I don't think I am in any way eligible for the Legendary Boom potentially, so I'll just go for the max HP right now. I feel that's more immediately important. I am curious if each individual hit runs that 15% chance to convert an enemy, or... Because yeah, I feel some of them it's happening instantly, and some of it's just not happening even though I'm hitting them well over the necessary amount of time, so I'm curious how that works. Loverboy's visit, because I'm pretty sure there is a potential romance path now with, Icarus. That's his name. How did I forget Icarus? I love making Icarus jokes.
I was so reckless when I was a kid. My father always told me to be careful. I was stuck in a bloody tower. Couldn't do anything to hurt myself if I tried. Now, I just don't want to mess things up.
You say that, my boy, but your
Someone who spends so much time
your story is the archetype teaching for children not to be too reckless.
and I simply like it.
Don't fly too close to the sun, bro.
Come on, Melly, look at us. You're the immortal princess of the underworld. I'm a shade of a failed apprentice who couldn't follow one simple instruction from his father and got dead ahead of schedule. This is what you like.
No, because that isn't who you are. I have no pity for you. Why do you have so much for yourself? Cast it aside. But your true feelings, you should never hide from me.
The insensitivity to an inability to appreciate actual death, it's charming, but it's so sad sometimes.
I'll definitely try.
Like, this is sweet in its own way, but
So then,
to say it doesn't matter like that is crazy work.
So still appreciate the moment,
miss
yes.
me?
Icarus, I want you to come back. To the crossroads. You want to
Oh
make
my.
a difference here? You'll do an even better job of it if you're in contact with Odysseus and all our shades.
That's not entirely
I'm sure
inaccurate.
that everybody feels the same, Millie. I've been able to make do here on my own, and don't do well in crowds. Maybe from living in a prison tower all my life.
Yeah, that'll do it to you.
But we could see each other more. And it's really not that crowded there, is it? Just give the possibility some thought.
All right, I will. Give it some thought, that is. But if I show up and the Witch of the Crossroads turns me into the shape of a newt or something, it'll be on your conscience.
Strangely, my Omega moves have a higher likelihood of doing that this time. I've taken this and I will take it. I don't know if the hammer is super relevant. or playing a super relevant role at the minute, but if it is, that was a worth take. Otherwise, I don't have a strong opinion on the other options he offered. Like, they're decent, don't get me wrong, but I don't feel attached. I'm, like, at this point, 100% sure it only checks on the first hit. I should be able to kill foes quite quickly, no? I mean, this has been the archetype of this build, just walking into the issues and killing them rapidly. I need to make sure not to take too much damage, though, because I am being a bit reckless and taking really unnecessary hits. That is a lot of barrels. We're withdrawing. We've returned. We've got plenty of gold. I do want the max HP whilst it's available. Yikes. I like that, I feel the timer explosion feels more telegraphed than it used to be, which is great, because it used to really piss me off when I used to instantly get trapped by a random armored enemy that suddenly has that trait and I can't tell from the symbol. That's a lot of zombies. The hitch effect is obliterating those HP bars. When all the damage it's linked, the scaling you can achieve is ridiculous. Oh, it's on a cooldown, that explains it. I just realized that the transformation effect has a cooldown on the bottom left. That makes a lot more sense. It would be overpowered if I can essentially spam hit my way through every issue like that. Because turning everything into a sheep was crazy work. I wonder if it can transform into any other stuff. I know Hecate turned me into a rat one time and into a pig, so I wonder if that applies to everything.
Dig, please, Hecuba.
Oh, food. Thank you, Hecuba. What a good dog. We will take this for sure. The Omega stacking that we're getting here is ridiculous. I will buy out this shop. This is fine. I mean, it's not like I'm spamming them so frequently it's gonna cut into my mana reserve too quickly, so I can definitely make work with that.
Look what washed up.
Eris, you're gonna see something you've never seen before. Like, you'll still... I'm not sure what level of hassle you're gonna give me, but it's gonna be a special fight, I'll tell you that much. The weird pineapple flames are gonna spin circles around you.
That's what a real friend would do, so no, I guess not. Maybe you shouldn't come back. What do I care? I'll never change.
Yeah, I feel I'm just gonna be able to dodge more easily. No, I love how it's attempting to transform Eris. But obviously that's not a mechanic it's able to do. Because I'm seeing the transform symbol, like, appearing over her. Which I find quite amusing.
Got something for you.
Oh my, run, 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 run. Aye, yikes. That wasn't necessary at all. Feel a bit silly for taking that hit for no reason. At least damaging her is an extremely easy prospect with this, so... I'm not too afraid of dealing the final blow. Like, usually I actually fear I might make an accident and just die all of a sudden there. But taking an unnecessary hit from one of the dropping bombs is silly.
Good find.
Yeah, I restore more with the file right now. What's Hermes offering? We'll take the Centaur Heart. I guess I can take the Fig Leaf now, or take a random Chaos Boon. I'll take the Chaos Boon, it might come in clutch. What do we got? No, that's not it. Not too important, but it will refresh over the duration of Olympus, so I'm not that afraid. These guys will run through each other's health. I'll take another hammer. We'll see where this goes. The drop-down mechanic is kind of cool. It's just a nice little addition. I am gonna be keeping an eye out for another Path of Stars, because I would like to get that God unlock on it. Oh, he's just blocking everything, isn't he?
Go, Hecuba. Why, thank you.
Let's see what we got. Does this even apply to this aspect? Because I can't shoot attacks normally. I don't even know if these are compatible with this current weapon. I mean, they have to be of some kind, like... I'll take this one in case it really does fire them more quickly, but I really can't gauge if that works. I'll take the health. I'd like to stack up on health whilst I can.
Look out below.
The cursed effect is so funny. I know that there's no way to consistently acquire Cersei's aid, but if I could, I'd take it every single time. It's so good. Am I to expect an Athena drop here? That feels like... That was the third wave, but okay. Apparently not. Dio. He's got some new nonsense. I will look at what he's got cooking. But he did fill me with genuine fear recently when I saw his boon quality. The random elements on some of them are horrific.
I've not seen such a gorgeous breed since last I traveled west. I used to travel all around, you know.
Dionysus, please meet Hecuba, who's in my care for now, and always on her best behavior, as you'll see. Your journeys must have been amazing.
I love the thousands of dialogues I just don't encounter. There's always something fresh to this game, and it's great.
Stay the same for very long. Got to enjoy them while they last. Nothing lasts forever, except us.
Drunken Stupor is objectively the one, but... But I will take Personal Loan. It's funny, I've never taken it before. It'll be cool, trust. We're raiding a man's garden.
Nicely done.
I'm terrified of Talos. I just really... That boss freaks me out. Like... I feel I lose. So, okay, it's not Talos. However, this thing, This is completely broken. This boss has been invalidated permanently. What are you on about? I turned him into a sheep. You're joking. That's so funny. This boss is homeless. Look what we've done to him. We've cheated him. Fundamentally, by every aspect, this boss has been cheated. I can turn the dragon into a sheep. What are you on about? And then stun lock it in the corner for the rest of the fight. Nah, that's terrible work. I've gotten away with a crime there. I'm gonna take this just in case it applies to the 400 gold I'm gonna be getting at the end. And I would like the minor HP recovery. I really need to keep an eye out for Selene. I do not want to end up not receiving that Path of Stars upgrade. But all I can really do is pray, because I can't bring myself to take the Selene keepsake, I can't lie to you there. Not at this point in the game, at least. I love summoning these Gatling gun guys. They're stupid against their own kind. They just shred through HP like it's nobody's business.
Almost finished.
And those guys, they work too. They're efficient soldiers. Oh, nice, Athena. I would like Righteous Pike. I'm using a lot of mana. I would like Righteous Pike if she's got it. For now, we will give her alcohol in hopes of hearing my pleas.
One arranged by Dionysus himself. Then let us fight with all our might to bring about such an enticing possibility.
Here's to a future where you've time enough for feasting, not just military strategy. Though I'd not want to see you battle Dionysus, even when it comes to organizing feasts.
Not only me, but all
Yeah, that'll be a fight for the ages. Drunk Athena against sober Dionysus when...
my greatest power. May it soon bring about still greater victory.
The shield is blinking, I don't like that. We did get Righteous Pike. We will take Righteous Pike. We're spending lots of mana, that is worth. Take the Ash for the max HP increase. Oh, Giant Dragon. Sheepify. It's ridiculous we're allowed to get away with that. I don't even understand what's going on at this point. I'm just occasionally clicking buttons, as in holding buttons. I'm barely clicking is the thing, and just letting the build do its thing. This is a funny one with Path of Stars. I'll take it, especially because I probably can't. Actually, I realized I acquired quite a lot of money simply on the premise of Dionysus giving me an insurance bonus. It seems. Sorry, Poseidon gave me that bonus on the money, because I'm already at 360, so I'm gonna have a crazy amount of money moving into the final area. Which is great. I love buying out the shop, even if it's not directly useful to me. It's free stuff, eh? That I didn't have to fight for. There's a lot of enemies.
There's my order.
Now we can take this. We'll just path this way in case we get more of them.
Hera shall be notified at once.
In you go.
I'll take the money. I'll be able to buy out the shop at the end at this rate too. These enemies that I didn't even read what the Hera boon does, but I'm gonna assume it has something to inflict pitch. I will do her the respect and read what it does at the end of this, because I just accepted it. Okay, so we got Transcendent Affluence too, so... Oh my god, this is... I'm gonna be rich. It's not even a... That's pretty cool. It's not even hit related, and that's just really cool. I will take the shop, because I probably buy out everything. I don't need the free, but I definitely buy out everything. What am I saying?
Good evening, my dear.
We got a Hera boon anyway, so... Sure. We got another one. I'm hoping for extended family. We'll take Nexus Rush. Don't have a dash boon yet. We'll just take it.
faced the monster Typhon's wrath, despite the blunders that you made. Yet now you hurry back.
Yeah.
I realize this must be complicated for you, as someone whose loyalties are mostly to an eagle, but I am not about to let that thing destroy everything.
The bird is the mastermind.
You ought to choose your loyalties with greater care, not let them be decided by birthright. Well then, come on. You have a summit and a family to protect.
Indeed I do! Against you and your bastard bird, I can't transform him, how sad! It is so funny to me that they still get cursed. It really doesn't have to be that way. But at least this build is really helping me just dodge. Because I hardly have to approach, which is usually the issue I have with Prometheus. Yeah, I can't lie, this... this weapon really lets me get away with murder.
Always a pattern.
Okay, yeah, I just walk around him, it'll be fine. This is hilarious. It is admittedly not the absolute fastest hill build. I do have to be careful of these guys because they still shoot. I'm gonna take a hit at some point because I'm pretty sure I've forgotten the pattern. Yep. I might lose a Death-Defy because of my own foolishness, really. I just sort of went blind and just forgot the pattern. Sorry you had to witness an actual travesty in that regard. The hitch, technically, even though these enemies don't stay for very long, is just making it easier to damage Prometheus. He's dying off screen, that's tragic. I can't lie, you were a struggle simply because I'm tired and I couldn't read a pattern of five images for some reason. I usually say them out loud, it just seemed stupid in the moment. Yeah, we're rich. I'll probably be able to buy that Death-Defy back if I'm offered a Kiss of Styx at any point.
Just no more eagles, please.
Given I certainly afford it. Take the centaur. We can take this as well. We afford pretty much everything. I'm not gonna bother with the max magic just in case it becomes the difference maker for me. And I'm just gonna, once again, probably just take Knuckle Bones, because if it makes the fight go any faster by reducing that max HP, I'll take it. I don't much care. But we've made it to the summit, so we'll make the most of it now. And we'll try not to lose more Death Defiances, because there are a few bosses I can think of which do me in this area. And I'll take unnecessary small hits from the little serpents because of their tracking abilities. Can't seem to find them. Yeah, okay. I can't find them, but the weapon will.
Here, girl. Well done.
I completely threw myself into the lion's den for no apparent reason there, but I took damage, but it worked out. We'll just sign it up to my own hubris. This is probably why I play with Death Defiances. I just don't have the patience to play like a normal human being. These guys usually go way fast with hitch in effect, though. Because they spawn a lot of enemies, and I will always take that. What even even happened just there? What? I took my eye off the health bar for just 1 second and it disappeared. Completely shredded by the Beyblade. The pineapple wheel spin. Oh, nice. We actually did get the aforementioned duo boon. I'll probably take it unless I get offered some legendary that's cool or something, which I don't think is the case. I didn't take Froth, so I don't think I can get Poseidon's. Yeah.
I grow strong. Next floor.
Ah, that's a lot of bombs. You gotta be careful. I can turn that into a sheep at least. Is it the only enemy here? What? There's dog snacks. I do have 10 fear though. Okay, yeah. Can I even use those? I'm pretty sure I maxed out all the pets. That's cool, I guess. Ugh, silly hits, man. I take such unnecessary damage. It's quite hard to watch, I'm sure. Do I reach anything relevant on that Path of Stars? Because I can't lie, it doesn't feel like I will. Like, I guess I'll be able to take this. Which I have none of the after you damage effect, so it's not worth. I'll get 3, so I can't reach the epic. I'll just take the Poseidon boon, I guess. Probably not gonna give me anything crazy, but... Oh, it's the eye! I'm gonna have to... I can turn his eye into a sheep, that's... that's simply not real. I turned the man's eye into a sheep. This is not a normal, observable way of handling this boss, I'm sure. Is he fully blocking the damage, or is the, wow, that dealt a lot. I need to be careful of taking excess hits. I need to run away more, if that makes sense, especially considering this build has allowed me to free... Yeah, I lost the Death Defy there, that was silly. I'm only gonna... I don't want to imply I might lose the Typhon, but it just feels bad when I'm not going in with the maximum of my resources. Which might be the sign of a weak player, I don't know.
Why, thank you.
Hecuba's helping, she's giving me lunch.
In the name of Hades.
We'll take the Froth effect. We might end up with... Oh, what else is there? Oh, fish! How could I forget fish?
Trap is set as steadily the princess waits.
If I was a fish, I'd be terrified by the hyperventilating helix that's going on over my head. There is a Kiss of Sticks. We'll take that. I will take the shield, it might come in clutch. Do I need the Nightmare? I don't think I need the Nightmare. I'm maxed out at every aspect I have. I guess there's the other one, but I have lots left over. I'll just take the boons and the palms.
Hear me on my authority.
Sure. Yeah, that's good. And we'll hopefully get palm on the attack. I'm not sure which one of these would be more valuable. I'll throw them onto the static shock because it's heroic, and that usually makes a difference. But yeah, let's get into this Typhon fight. I should be able to summon enemies thanks to the fact that he produces those eggs. And I shouldn't have to hug up to him too much to fight him. Is he already? Okay. I can't lie, managing the hatching it. Whoa, that's new. I've never seen him use his hand like that before. I'm gonna have to try and do my damnedest to kill that thing quickly, so I can summon it. I broke my shield. That was foolish. I know the pattern. I really didn't have to do that to myself. I can recycle these guys so quickly. Oh, hello, Zeus. Ignore the bleeding eye creature. That's my guy. We've killed. I don't know if that was the most ideal way to go about it, but I really don't know how I can fundamentally speed up my attacks in that regard. Like, I probably did equal amounts of damage as I am simply handling the fight regularly. I conceded to the egg. I'll let the other one hatch just to see what enemy it is. Yeah, I prefer these guys. I'll take it. You will be my friend now. I should remember to collect this plasma for the sake of the attack speed increase too. And the movement speed helps me dodge more easily from shit like that. At what point is he gonna keel over? Because I feel I'm just taking silly, unnecessarily hits. Trying to damage tank almost. But I have to be really careful because this is my last death defy. I don't want to lose at this point in the race. Come on, man! Bro, just die. Bro, oh, thank God. That was way closer than it had to be, but we did it. We did it. Happy about that. We managed it. Alright, I did still have a death defy because of the Kiss of Styx. I miscounted. That's fine. It raised my adrenaline. It was worth. But I really like the weapon. We had 95% increased attack and movement speed with all the plasma we gained. The weapon's really cool. You click less buttons, and it really stacks well with the mega effects. The fact I was rich helped. It gave me more money to work with, I will tell you that much. Yeah, cool weapon. I really liked it. See you in the next one, I guess, guys. Thanks for watching.